Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, everybody. It's me, Antonius Prime, and I didn't want to make this video, but I feel like I should because I don't really know what happened. So in the title of the video it says, why did I get banned from Modern Warfare 2 and how do I prevent it in future? The thing is, I really don't know why or how I got banned. But when I find out I used this ban appeal to try fixing it and I asked them what happened. But it looks like there's like no way to truly talk to Activision, or the ban has been finalized. And it says I've been permanently banned for using unauthorized software and manipulation of game data, which I never do. I always play my games with just for my consoles, and I don't do any of this. I don't understand what is an unauthorized software, and I don't even know how they can tell I'm using an unauthorized software. And manipulation of game data, I don't do that. So it's all confusing to me. The last time I played Modern Warfare was back in May 23rd, 2022. I have it all up here on my YouTube, which I'm streaming on right now because I don't know how to edit this into a video. So yeah, the last time I played was back in May 23rd, 2022, and I wanted to play it again, but this was currently on my PS4, and sadly the PS4 was starting to get like old and corrupted, so I decided to delete it from the PlayStation 4. And then years later, up to this point, around the beginning of September, I think, it's whenever Lara Croft was released, and I decided I want to play Modern Warfare 2, but since it cost a lot of money, I waited for a sale price which cut it in half, because games are now, or at least Call of Duty games are very expensive, like $60. But thanks to the PS4 sale digital price, it cut it in half. And I decided to buy this Call of Duty, or at least the crossover Call of Duty thing, which really helped save money. And then I just one day decided to download Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare, the first one, not the second, back on the PS4, because I didn't really want to buy it again. And all of a sudden, when it took like 2 hours to download everything, it was like saying that I was permanently banned. and I couldn't do campaign, co-op, or multiplayer. I mean, I can understand being banned from multiplayer, but campaign, that's like a story mode for Call of Duty, so that's confusing to me. And I probably thought, oh, maybe the PS4 couldn't download all of it, or it was like no longer available in the PlayStation Store. So I did a probably a dumb decision to decide to buy it on the PlayStation 5 because like it's new, it's better, it's not corrupted, everything's not slow, and I waited for the sale price, which again cut it down to $30. So it's like you're buying two Call of Duty games for like one Call of Duty game, which waiting for the sale prices is a good thing. It helps save money. So I bought it, waited for like hours for it to finally download, and I store the Call of Duty game, at least the PS4 version, onto the terabyte drive, which I use to store all the games. But it only does PS4 games for some reason, not PS5. Maybe I need another new storage for the PS5. So anyway, after download all of that to the terabyte drive, same thing. So I wasted money for nothing. So after that, I followed the whole Activision ban thing, write them a note, which I feel like there wasn't anyone to talk to. Like, there's no way to talk to Activision. And for them to finalize it like that and not giving me a full explanation of why I did it, which I'm confused by because I never manipulate any game in general, and I still don't understand unauthorized software. All I have is the two consoles, which is the PS4 and 5, and the terabyte drive. Could they be talking about the terabyte drive? Because I know there were a couple of times where my terabyte drive would overheat and crash itself. So whenever you're getting a terabyte drive, make sure to have a fan underneath it because it gets very, very hot underneath it, and it could corrupt your game in that way too. And for them to tell me to prevent this from happening in the future, like, I hear it says, in case you are currently playing any other Activision titles and for future reference, please avoid any of these type of violations to keep your account in good standing. But how? That's the confusing part. I mean, it doesn't specifically say what software to avoid to use. And manipulation of data? In respect, I mean, to be fair, a lot of these Call of Duty games have a lot of files, and a lot of those files kind of take up storage in your consoles depending how many gigabytes you have. And like, I know back on the PS4, it's like when I had Modern Warfare on there, like I could only have like two other games to play, and when they need it updated, it says no space, no room. You end up deleting all your other games that you want to play, and all you have is just Call of Duty. So, manipulation of game data, I find that hard to believe because they put out so much gigabyte that you have to buy storage for all of it, and downloading all takes hours, especially on a brand new system. So again, I really didn't want to do a video like this, but it just keeps bothering and bothering, and I am afraid that I'm gonna lose buying this game. I mean, I got the Modern Warfare Call of Duty crossover thing. It's like it has like all the Call of Duty games, and what made me assume why I could go on here and buy it again, because I thought these two were to connect, because it said it was like a crossing platform. Yeah, so here, so I thought they would like connect and help fix the problem, but that really was not the case, and I wasted money on it. I mean, I'm glad I didn't pay like the full price. I'm glad I bought the sale price. So what you're telling me is the ban for this game would mean that all these things that I got, but these two things that I got, and the game that I recently got around September, I mean, my newest one for this was September 29th, 2023, to look at the Lara Croft skin, which I like Lara Croft, I really do, because I grew up playing it way back when. But here's the thing. I said I recorded the recent Call of Duty back in September 29th, 2023. And my last play of Modern Warfare was May 23rd, 2022. In that large gap to today, they really just decided to ban me for a large gap. They could have done this any time back in 2022, but they didn't. They instead did the ban in that large gap and said permanently banned for unauthorized software and manipulation, which I call ridiculousness on that one, because how could I done all of that if I haven't played that since that date, May 23rd, 2022? It doesn't make sense to me. And now there's someone, which I probably shouldn't say the account, but whatever that account is, it's from Battle.net, and I don't know if it's from Call of Duty or someone who ended up taking over my account. I mean, so far nothing has happened yet, and I'm trying to make contact with Call of Duty to see who is on Battle.net and why can I not unlink him, because I don't have a Battle.net account, and definitely not under that name, so it might be them, but I'm not sure. But this is like a lack of communication for people who are playing Call of Duty. Like, as you can see, my level is like 5. I mean, that doesn't say data manipulation at all. It really doesn't. So, let's see what... I'm gonna see what level I am at one of my live streams, so hold on a sec. I mean, it's probably gonna be hard to see, but then again, I don't know. Again, this is all just a bit frustrating. I mean, I usually don't let these things bother me, but I'm just now afraid that if this happens again, I'm gonna lose even more money for wanting to play the new game with the new skins, which makes me like this game a little bit more. But I mean, again, it's very upsetting. I mean, I'm never gonna have my Godzilla skins anymore. My other skins that I spent or earned. Yeah, back in Warzone, I was level 40. And I'm sure that everyone would be higher levels because I'm not really good at Call of Duty again. I play them because like my friend likes to play Call of Duty and that's the only kind of game he wants to play. So yeah, this whole ban, I don't think it was right. I really don't. But then again, I don't know. I really don't know how their system works. I don't know how they can tell how, but I'm here to say that I don't do any of that unauthorized software or manipulation of game data. First, there's like too much game data on any Call of Duty game. I mean, if you look at all the necessary things you need to download, there's like, it goes like from 10 to 20 or even more. But then again, I think it's 20. Somewhere over 20, under 20. But again, I don't do any of this, and how to prevent it isn't clear. And that's the confusing part. How do I prevent something when I haven't even done it, or done it within the expansion of the time? And I'm gonna repeat it myself again, so May 23rd, 2022, I stopped playing. Wanted to play again in the beginning of September. I was banned for some reason. So this is a question for them. How could I do all of that when I haven't even been playing between those times? I mean, it really doesn't tell me anything. And there's no way to contact them, no way to fix this. They just permanently banned me. And I think that's unfair. And I may not be the only one. So, yeah, that's another thing too. I may not be the only one having this problem, being banned for not playing Call of Duty for a long time. And I'm sure everyone else would probably understand why, but for them saying that I did this or anyone else did this and they haven't, or any band appeal saying that they were accused of hacking when they obviously didn't hack. I mean, you can always tell when someone's hacking, like if they shoot through walls, or shoot through an entire building, or see you from 1,000 meters away. I don't have any of those. In fact, I can't always see them far away because of how realistic the graphics are. And sometimes I don't always see them until it's too late. So, how do I prevent this in the future when I don't even know what not to use? Is it the terabyte drive? Was it because how corrupted my PlayStation 4 was? I really don't know how to contact them, nor do I know how to prevent it in future, so I'm gonna be very upset if I lose this version. It just gonna make me not play or buy any Call of Duty, and I feel like that can be the same thing for the Call of Duty fans. If they get banned for no reason with something random, it's like, okay, is it a person doing this? Are they looking into this, or are they using AI? Because we all know that people use AI or bots or some easy form to just say, hey, this guy's been hacking, what do we do about it? I mean, again, lack of communication, no list of things to avoid for unauthorized software, and manipulation of data, just too much data. To even say how could you manipulate it? I mean, you can't be at fault if your PlayStation crash, your console crash, or anything crashes on you. Sorry. That's like, I mean, someone who's smarter than me, someone who knows how to get through all this stuff, they would be the ones at fault for doing all game data manipulation. But me, I don't. I really don't. And if you've seen other videos of like other YouTubers like Smitty, like you can see that there are moments in the game where there be crashes, bugs, and all that stuff, and people's still hacking and everyone trying to enjoy the game. I try to enjoy the game, and yet I'm being punished for some reason. Again, I don't do anything to alterate the game unless there is like built-in cheat codes, like an example for Sims Rosebud, you get money to buy furniture and stuff, or like in Red Dead Redemption, like a cheat code that allows you to have infinite amount of bullets or be able to lock on to targets. Even like throwing a dynamite would just zoom towards your target. But I can understand that built in. But if it's like an outside force which is not authorized, then that's understandable. But again, I don't have any method of using manipulation or unauthorized software, which they need to be specific on these things. For people like me who's struggle with these things, struggle understanding. But I understand that this ban shouldn't have happened. And there's like no way to contact them, no way to talk to them. I mean, I looked. I mean, I can see Twitter, but I don't have a Twitter account. I mean, I did at one point, but sorry. I did at one point, but it got taken down for some reason. And like, I had it for like 3 days and it got taken down. All, like, I never even posted on Twitter. I just have the account just to see what other account people do, like posting art, posting video. But now that's Twitter gone, so I'm not gonna try Twitter again. I mean, support options, get help. I mean, it just shows games. And even when I try to bring up an issue, it just brings back to the ban appeal. And it says nothing on Activision shows any form of communication with them. It's like they just want to ban you for no reason, not even giving you a chance to speak your words, which is unfair. But then again, I'm probably sure you all know how to do it, but I certainly don't, because I don't see it. I really don't see a way to talk to them. Maybe on yeah, they have Facebook too, so maybe talk to them on Facebook, but I feel like I should do this, a video, so people can be aware of this, so people, I mean, because it literally is not fair. I mean, to be fair, I really don't care. I'm not a big fan of Call of Duty. I'm not a big fan of realistic violence. But again, if I want to play with my friend, how can I do that? How do I do that, and how do I prevent this from happening? So Call of Duty, if you look into this, say or type a legitimate way to contact you, talk to you, get this ban to go away, and maybe make sure this doesn't happen to other players, because again, if this ban is just randomized, then people are not going to play it, and it would just be like only people who are hacking, trying to get around these rules, they're gonna be the ones playing, while those who want to play legitimately, they probably don't want to play this. And because what's the point if the ban is gonna be finalized and not be allowed to be here out? So what's the point? So again, I don't want to be banned again for something I don't even know what I did. Again, just I really am not happy. I really am not. If it means I'm gonna be banned from here, then I'm gonna refuse to not buy any Call of Duty. I know it won't matter to them if I don't buy any, because there'll be others, but to be fair, that's not really fair if it gets to a point where people get upset and they don't want to play anymore. That's bad for their business, even though they have other games that they can sell. in my opinion, I really do feel like that they should at least give people a fair chance, because again, all I did was go to the submit my band ticket and they finalize in 2 seconds. That's not fair. That's like, we're not gonna spend our time fixing it for you. We're just gonna ban you because we can and we will. So, comment down below what you think about this, and maybe there is a way to fix this, or find a way how to talk to them. And if Call of Duty, I really want to find out what I need to avoid, because it does not tell me anything. Like, what do you mean unauthorized software? Manipulation of data. I really want to know, because I don't know. And if the person in question doesn't know, then does that mean they're technically not at fault? But then again, anyone could say yay or nay, or he say, we say, but in this case scenario, I really didn't do any of that stuff, and I'm upset I'm never gonna be able to play as the skins I bought, never gonna be able to somehow get the skins over here, which, again, I'm confused of the crossover bundle. Like, I really don't understand it all. But anyway, I just want to make this video. I feel like this video should be out for those who are having problems with ban. It's, I don't know, in my case it really is unfair, like lack of communication, no list of things to use or not to use. So I think that's it. So I hope people see this, I hope people can speak out, and I hope there's a way to stop this somehow. So anyway guys, that's me, Antonius Prime, and that's it for this. I don't know whether to call this an awareness video, but I think there should be an awareness for this one, for just the ban appeal. Again, it doesn't give you any chances of voicing out. It doesn't. The whole thing on Activision ban or support doesn't make sense, or no way to talk to them. So what do you guys think? And that's it. I hope you enjoyed, or maybe not enjoyed, or understand the situation. And I really hope this game doesn't get banned for me. So anyway, that's it. Have a good day or night, and bye bye.